Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you the Awesome Pea. The Awesome Pea, it's a nice little nostalgic platformer game that brings you back to the glory days of the Game Boy Color. This is a nice little game developed by Pigeon Dev, who were kind enough to provide me with a key for the game. So, what can I say about Awesome Pea? It did give me a nice nostalgic feel back to the glory days of the Game Boy. It has some really nice and stylish pixel graphics that were inspired by retro games. With 30 different levels spread out across 4 worlds, there's a good amount to chew into. And it also has some awesome retro tracks playing in the background too. So let's get started with the graphical style. The graphics are a really nice pixel art style with a green tingy background that really does give it that sort of nostalgic feel to it. As well as when you kick the game up, it comes up in a tube box style with a sort of glitch coming down the bottom that, makes you feel like it's an old school TV. Which both these tube effects and this glitchiness can be turned off in the menu, which was kind of reassuring due to some of the levels when played in TV mode were a bit sore on the eyes. But when you're playing this game in handheld mode, this is exactly what this game was meant for. I've been playing this game on the Switch, but it also has come out on the PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and even the PlayStation Vita. It's a really good game to play for an hour, or even just a couple of minutes while you're waiting for the bus, waiting for your plane, just waiting in general. The levels aren't too long, but they do provide a good amount of challenge that does keep you coming back for more. I actually found myself in the middle of work thinking to myself, I just want to go home right now and just play some Awesome Pea! Right, well let's talk about some of the gameplay. As I mentioned before, the levels aren't too long, but they do provide a good amount of challenge. Which, if you do die, you do have to go back to the start of the level, and you do lose everything that you have collected. So those tricky diamonds that you had to jump over 3 different things, and it was a really hard challenge, yeah, you kinda have to do that again. But each time I died, it didn't feel like the game was being unfair on me at all. It was my fault, to be completely honest. It was a common mistake, it was just me being silly, or just not having quick enough reflexes. But if you push through the hard yards, fight your way through, is a very satisfying feeling, getting to the end of the level. And once you've finished all 30 levels, you can jump back into it and collect every single coin and every single diamond within the game, giving it that sort of nice little bit of replay value to it. The only thing that I wish that I didn't find was that each level didn't track how long it took me to do it. I would much appreciate for them to put a timer into this game just so that I can make sure that I am beating my time a little bit faster. And giving great opportunity for speedruns. With each level there's a good handful of different styles and challenges to overcome. Some levels that you had to climb to the very top of a tower, some where you had to drop down to the bottom of a chasm. Even on a train, you had to jump over things on a train. Moving platforms, spikes, saw blades, and floating skulls are just some of the things that you have to worry about in this. But with a good amount of skill, cat-like reflexes, and good timing, you can get through these levels pretty easy, to be honest. It definitely wasn't the longest game, but it did provide me with a good amount of entertainment, and for only $6 US, it's not that bad. Definitely a good game that I would try and pick up. Now let's jump into some of the musical stylings. Each level did have a different nice retro bop to them, which did start to get a little bit repetitive if I couldn't get past the level quick enough. So what are my final thoughts on this game? It's a really nice retro style game that really does kick into the nostalgia feel, and in my opinion it really finds a nice place at home on the Switch. For only $6 US, it is definitely worth a try. What I'd like to see from Pigeon Dev is some more of these sort of style games. They really do kick into the nostalgia feel and I love it. Maybe look into an update that adds some more levels into it, or even an Awesome Pea 2 that extends onto this. Just stretching out the game a little bit more to bring out some more value out of this amazing little platformer. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my little review on Awesome Pea developed by Pigeon Dev. If you did like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Have you played this game? If you have, what did you think about it? If not, what's an awesome indie game that you've been playing recently? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.